What's up, Taiwan? I'm Erika Liu with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Taiwan and Canada will soon hold the first round of talks on a possible foreign investment agreement. The talks, which aim to increase bilateral trade and investment, will take place in Taiwan. They are expected to cover small and medium-sized enterprises and support for businesses owned by Indigenous peoples and women. Taiwan and Canada have grown closer in recent months, but Taiwan's ban on certain Canadian beef products could be a stumbling block. Still, some in Taiwan are optimistic about the future of Taiwan-Canada trade.
家之间的这个经贸关系其实2021年有相当大幅度的一个成长那不仅仅是因为2020年疫情基期比较低，甚至相较于疫情之前的一些数据，其实都增幅很大。
Indonesia's government is reportedly making a plan to evacuate its nationals from Taiwan if there's a war with China. The plans were reported by Indonesian newspaper Kompas. 350,000 Indonesian nationals live and work in Taiwan. Taiwan's foreign ministry says it respects the right of other governments to plan for the safety of their citizens. It says it will provide any help it can to keep foreign nationals safe. Starting Monday, people in Taiwan could go mask-free on public transportation. Health authorities say wearing a mask is still advised, but no longer compulsory. The large majority of passengers on the Taipei Metro on Monday were still masked up. Hospitals and other medical facilities are the only places where masks are still mandatory. Taiwan began enforcing universal masking outside the house in May 2021, when the country had its first serious COVID outbreak. Until Monday, Taiwan was one of the last places in the world to require masks on transportation. Today, Andrew Ryan brings us to Taiwan's mountainous center for the latest in our series, Where's the County Chief Taking Us? Spoiler alert, they are going to visit the nation's longest and highest suspension bridge.
A walk across Taiwan's highest and longest suspension bridge, a bike trip around the country's largest natural lake, and a jump off the top of one of Taiwan's most striking wooden structures. These are just some of the ways you can test your limits in Nantou County at the mountainous heart of Taiwan. Ah, 县长，今天可不可以介绍一下您今天带我们来的这个地方是什么地方呢？
好，这个地方呢是我们在信义乡的一个非常有名的双龙瀑布吊桥哈。那这个吊桥它最具有特色的地方，它是全国最长，同时也是最深的。我们这全长总共有342公尺，那深呢有110公尺。
Now I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not a fan of heights, so I don't love the 30-story drop. 那县长会怕高吗？
我不会。
But the mayor's game, so off we go. She tells me the patterns on the railings are inspired by the 100-pace snake, a symbol of the indigenous Bunun people who live in the area. At one end of the bridge, a breathtaking climb of 420 steps leads to the Twin Dragon waterfalls above. The bridge was open to the public 3 years ago during the pandemic. They limit visitors to 1,800 a day, but I'm relieved to see that only 250 visitors are allowed on the bridge at one time.
南投我们最大的一个困境如果以推动观光来讲，其实比较受到限制的是交通，因为我们腹地太大了。过去大家讲说我们南投是没有机场嘛，没有铁路嘛，那也没有这个海港所以我们唯一的道路都是我们的公路。除了在大型的道路开辟之外，另外我们也要加强在地的接驳的连线。
The county chief says their main focus is the Taiwan tourist shuttle routes, which help bring travelers up into the mountains.
去年我们也争取了3条的台湾好行，今年又会再增加3条，就是我们是全国最多台湾好行的地方。
Nantou has also found a creative way to overcome something even bigger, Taiwan's worst natural disaster of the last 100 years, the 921 earthquake. Instead of hiding the scars left by the massive quake that struck in 1999, they built a museum around the fault line. The epicenter is now home to the Chelongpu Fault Preservation Park. It's one of the few places in the world where visitors can see right inside the fault line of a magnitude 7.6 earthquake.
9.1的大地震在23年前呢，也给南投县一个蜕变的机会。我觉得有一些的伤痛也好，或者是经历也好，我们把它这些化作我们自己未来给自己往前走的动力。
Without the force of Mother Nature, Taiwan would still be lying under the Pacific Ocean. The same tremors that caused destruction also created the land upon which we live. And there's no better reminder of the tectonic forces deep within the earth than the towering mountains of Nantou County. Klein Wang, Kama Xu, Pichi Zhuang, and Andrew Ryan for TaiwanPlus.
That was part one of Andrew's trip to Nantou in our series, Where's the County Chief Taking Us? In part two, we'll find out how the mountains of Nantou put the county literally head and shoulders above the rest of Taiwan. The annual Daja Mazu pilgrimage is set to begin on Friday. Worshippers aren't the only ones preparing for it. Police are as well. Police in the central county of Zhanghua held an exercise to prevent the theft of the goddess Mazu's litter. Rival temples often attempt to steal the litter and bring the statue to their own shrine. One attempt to steal Mazu resulted in violence last year. To prevent another incident, a police task force has been formed for this year's pilgrimage. Last week was Taiwan Week, a theater festival held in Taipei. One of the works on show was based on the ancient Indian epic, the Ramayana. Called Choreographing Story, the performers traveled to 4 Southeast Asia countries to learn from local dance teachers. Choreographing Story is still a work in progress, and they are seeking to add Taiwanese elements to the production. The show is about connecting the ancient text of the Ramayana with the present.
I think the main idea is to understanding how the culture, the tradition can pass through from 1,000 years or 2,000 years until nowadays.
300 home runs. That's a new record for Taiwan's top professional baseball league. Lin Zhishen claimed the home run title last year, and he's now looking to extend his lead. But Lin is also giving back to society by spreading his love for baseball to Taiwan's young indigenous people. Bing Wang reports.
这一棒打出去，哇塞呀！这个球在飞历史的时刻。Ling Zhishen, affectionately named the big brother of Taiwanese baseball, just hit another milestone: 300 home runs in Taiwan's top baseball league. Lin is the record holder for most home runs in Taiwan. He had already broken a record last year, hitting his 290th home run. Now he's running away with the title. But this big brother isn't just known for his home runs. He also helped organize baseball tournaments and scholarships specifically for indigenous children. Lin is a Mies, one of 16 recognized indigenous peoples in Taiwan. He says he wants to spread joy to all young people through baseball.
为了要去鼓励小朋友，除了运动以外，课业也要兼备。因为我本身就是因为了打棒球，然后放弃了学业，所以我觉得这很可惜。因为运动不是一辈子的，那是知识是一辈子的，所以我们会成立这种奖助学金来帮助小朋友，是希望可以请学校的人更督导这些运动的小朋友。
At 41 years old, Lin knows he's at the tail end of his career. Now he wants to spread his love for baseball to the younger generations, and he's working to give young indigenous people a chance to achieve great things both on and off the field. Devin Tai and Bing Wang for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally, we leave you with images of an American man who had a close encounter with a black bear while relaxing in his carport in North Carolina. I'm Erika Liu. Take care and see you next time.